Hey everyone, this week's topic on freelance journalistic writing was kind of fun to think about and how I would use it to advance my writing career. I've already been thinking about, as far as like on my website and to help promote myself as well, is writing a series of articles about the haunted South, since I write paranormal and fantasy books, especially the paranormal side. And I would take and talk about various cities like Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, and New Orleans, Louisiana, because those three cities, especially Savannah and Charleston, are the backdrops or settings of a few of my books that I'm writing. And I only live a couple of hours away from both of those cities. And I think giving people a bird's eye view or a different take on and share my experience of touring those cities and what tours to take and what places to visit in those cities would give people who want to travel there, or even if they can't travel, they learn more about the cities that way. And it also ties into my books as well, so that helps with as far as my writing career and my books. And New Orleans, the same way as doing a bird's eye view or an experience of the city, and just talking about the history of those cities and the hauntings and the paranormal activity and things like that. And I would also do, since I'd be doing a topic about the haunted South, I would do also out of the way places that nobody would ever really think about, because there's a lot of places in the South that people might not know about that are considered to be haunted. And I would tie it in somehow to the books, but not really be talking about the books, but share the experiences of those cities and the histories of those cities from my perspective. And with the fantasy side, I'm planning to do articles on world building, plot, setting, things like that. They're giving people resources and writing tips and what works for me as far as techniques of world building and things like that as far as fantasy. And I really love the idea of using journalistic writing both professionally and non-professionally to get people interested in my writing and in my, whether it's the freelance, the side of doing reviews of different places and sharing my experiences, or giving tips and techniques on the other side, like with the writing of like world building and things like that. So it's going to be interesting coming up with all the different ideas and how I can make those articles happen and have people enjoy them and give them perspectives that they might not otherwise really see outside of a brochure or something for a city. So it's going to be very interesting.